whole sky lit up, just a red flash.
All I could see was fires.
A ball of fire went 300 feet in the air.
The whole countryside was ablaze.
We thought it was a nuclear explosion.
They still have several helicopters bringing in casualties.
We do not know of any survivors. We are not saying there are no survivors, we just do not know.
It was 1988 when Libyan terrorists blew up Pan Am Flight 103 over Lockerbie, Scotland, killing 270 people, including 189 Americans, and among them, Lisa Gibson's older brother, Kenneth.
I miss having that older brother. I miss having that person who I can talk with and sound things off of.
Kenneth was in the Army, on his way back to the United States after serving 2 years in Germany. After missing an earlier flight, he boarded Pan Am Flight 103.
I think it took me a good year to even be able to not cry at the drop of a hat.
It took many more years for Lisa Gibson to move on, and she has, now focusing her energy toward bringing closure to that painful period in her life. And for Lisa, closure means visiting the country that brought her family so much grief.
I want to be able to see the Libyan people in a different light than I've saw them for the last 16 years.
She finally got that opportunity late last month on a trip to Libya with a tour group.
I think the reaction from the people was really one of confusion, honestly, of why I needed to come to Libya and what was motivating me to come and to spend time there.
Their confusion was soon replaced with compassion.
When they understood I was coming really in goodwill, and for me to move towards some level of closure and reconciliation, they were very happy and very warmly received that.
But just how far the country and its people have come since 1988 became evident during an encounter Gibson had with a Libyan man.
His response was initially shock, and then he said, "I am so sorry." And he literally grabbed me into his arms and gave me a huge hug, and then he began to cry.
Her experience in Libya could be helpful for those who are still struggling with the loss of loved ones in recent terrorist attacks.
Ultimately, I just want to encourage people to know that healing does come, even in events such as this. The only thing I think really can overcome things like terror and hate is love.